We are talking about ball striking. I want to improve your ball striking. There's a couple of key things that I see good golfers do that a lot of poorer golfers, poorer amateurs really struggle with. So we're talking about low point and club face control and then improving your striking. Stick around, I'll show you how. Right, so we're talking about ball striking. So there's a couple of key things that I see really good golfers doing, and they don't necessarily transfer into weaker golfers, higher handicappers, and it can impede your striking distance, consistency, all of that. So we're going to get into it. So we're going to be talking about lead hand, trail hand, how they should perform in your golf swing, a simple sort of tip to get them going, to get them to match up so that you can become a better ball striker, and that's going to improve your game. So what I sort of see when I'm coaching, so sort of particularly higher handicappers, is that they don't understand the relationship between the loft of the club and how the handle of it could affect it. So we're sort of sticking here, I've got a 7-iron, this is the sort of club that you've got to be hitting when you're doing this sort of exercise. So often you're going to see people, as they're coming in, the handle of the club gets behind it, presenting the club with a lot more loft, opening up the club face. I see sort of things where, you know, left arm coming out and round, and then into these sort of positions, and it just doesn't help your swing. You've got to understand that with your lead wrist, we're looking for it to be nice and straight in the backswing, and then as you come through here, we're just looking for a little bit of cupping, a little bit of extension in the wrist on the way through, because that's going to really impact on speed, keeping this sort of left arm nice and close to the body, but that's going to increase speed and improve consistency. But how do you do it? Okay, so if we start with the trail hand, what I like to get people to do, set themselves up so that I've got an alignment rod here, just down more or less on my toe line. Now this isn't about alignment, this is just for the drill. So to stand there, we'll start with the right hand trail hand first. So take your grip to begin with, and then take your left hand off. So you're just going to hold this with one swing. Put your left hand behind your back, and then what I like to see people to do is just get to this position where right arm's fully extended, getting pretty close to the sort of right leg, and then what you're looking for is the shaft to match up with the alignment rod at the bottom there. So a couple of moves where you're standing there getting this position. What we're not looking for is to get the club so that it's pointing at you here, because that would be like big out to in move, or getting stuck behind you in this position so that you're massively underplaying. That's going to be an issue. So it's to stand there, swing, kind of get the feeling that at the point where your right arm's getting level with your right leg, that it's just matching up on the shaft. Then flip it round so that as you're working on then impact, so that your right arm's fully extended, bringing the club around as if you're going to release it here, and then at this point, so as the club's kind of level with your left leg, that again it's staying parallel to the shaft, so that you're not getting it massively to the left or to the right of you, but you're using the alignment rod on the floor as a guide to show you how to release. So a couple of swings like that, set yourself up, and then you can actually hit the ball. So this is more difficult, but set yourself there and just take a couple of swings and hit the ball one-handed. So you can see there, one-handed, right-handed swing. I've probably left the club face a little bit open, got it to the right, and left it quite high and right. So just understand your patterns, and then try and get it to a point where you're starting to release the club and get it going a little bit straighter. Then with your left hand, you do exactly the same process. So we're going to stand there, put your right hand behind your back, swing down. Now this is the important one for me. Swing down, trying to get that shaft parallel to or level to the alignment rod at the bottom, and then as you swing through, what you're looking for is your left wrist to get into like a little bit of extension there, to stand there and release it. So you're getting into this position, get your body coming through, and just kind of always make sure that you're on the alignment rod. You don't want to be too far outside, too far inside. And again, just hit the ball. Now this tends to be, for me when I do this one, that I can just release it a little bit too much and hit it to the left. So there, slightly left of the line, but I've got better club face control there. And just do a few swings and get used to your patterns and try and get them going as straight as possible. Then stand there, hold the club with both hands, follow the same process. So we're getting that shaft the shaft of the club aligned with the rod at the bottom, both arms nicely extended, and then get a few sort of moves through, and then hit the ball like that. That should give you much better club face control. You're going to start to get that left wrist into a little bit of extension, get the handle forward of the club at the point of impact, start getting a bit of compression on the ball, and generally just improving your strikes and becoming more consistent. But if you're a person that struggles with a little bit of rotation in their body in their swing as well, and this is more sort of pitched at older golfers, but it can be applicable to anyone, make sure you check that video out.